Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are going to be doing the March Boxycharm unboxing. So if you are interested in seeing that video, just keep on watching.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so the first product that we have in the box is this Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. It is said that it is a soothing, lightweight moisturizer that resets, replenishes, and seals in a boost of lasting hydration without clogging pores, and it is for all skin types. It is blended with banana, chia seed, magnesium, turmeric, and cica or sisa. I'll insert it here on the screen so you guys can know what it is and what it's supposed to do for your skin. So the first thing I am going to do is apply all of my serums, and then I'm going to be right back to apply the moisturizer on camera. Okay, I'm so excited for this. I just applied all of my serums, so it is time for moisturizer. Take this one off. It doesn't really smell like banana to me. Maybe like a light scent of banana. Okay. Oh, I smell the banana now as I'm rubbing it in. Feels really good. Oh yeah, it definitely smells like banana now. I like the scent a lot. It reminds me of something. Maybe like a banana Laffy Taffy? There's not a lot of banana flavored candies and stuff, so I think it's that it reminds me of. It feels really good. I think I put a little bit too much on. I feel like for this, a little would go a long way. But I don't mind that my face feels a little bit extra moisturized. Gotta get in there. I like that. What do you guys think? I'm glowing. Do you see that I'm glowing? I think I like it. Okay, alright, yeah. Let's see how it holds up, but usually I can instantly tell if I'm going to hate a moisturizer. So far, I think I like this one. The next thing in the box that we have is this Lime Crime Venus 3 palette, and this retails for $38. It's giving me very pinky, purpley vibes in here, so I'm very excited to use this. They did not swatch the greatest on the back of my hand, so hopefully when they're actually on my eyeballs, they make a world of a difference. I'm very excited to try this, and the first thing we're going to do is apply an eyeshadow base. But before we do that, I'm just going to bring you guys in a little bit closer to my eyes. So the one thing about this palette is that there is not a neutral color for me to put all over my eyes. So I'm going to go in with another palette. I'm going to go in with my Tati Beauty, her Volume 1 palette, and I'm going to go with the matte of the Soothe first, just to put it all over my eyes. I like to set my eyeshadow primer first, so we're just going to go with that really quickly. I'm going to go in with Dreamy. Definitely have to try stuff out on your eyeballs because hand swatches are not always indicative of the way that a shadow is, and let me tell you, this didn't swatch good on the back of my hand. But do you see the pigment? Oh yes. Yes. Oh, I like this color a lot. So these are the eyes that I came up with. The next thing in the box is this Maven Beauty Maven Rose Water Setting Spray. It says that if you mist this all over your finished look to lock it down, it will prevent smudging for up to 16 hours. So it is early in the morning and I'll be having my makeup on all day. So we are going to see if that's actually fact or fiction. The first thing I like to do with any of my setting sprays, of course, shake it up. And it does say on the instructions to shake it well. But I like to spritz a little bit before I start applying my foundation and products of that nature. So I'm going to do that first. And then at the end of the day, once I'm finished all of my makeup, we are going to spritz it after as well. All right. I really like the mist. It's very soft. I like that mist. Very, very soft. We're going to try it out after as well. We're not going to let that be the first and the last impression. Face feels slightly tackier, but we'll see. So I'm going to apply my foundation and things like that, and then I will see you guys in just a moment. So the last makeup item that I have is this Cab Cosmetics Hydrating Lip Oil. It says, say goodbye to dry and thirsty and hello to juicy hydrated lips. It is a non-sticky instant burst of hydration that comes in 6 different tints, and it lasts all day long, okay? And this retails for $20, so we shall see how this is. All I applied was just a little bit of a lip liner, and this is Love Letter by Saint Lux. So I'm just going to apply the lip oil on top. It smells good. It kind of smells clean. I like the way it feels on my lips. Okay, that's juicy. Okay. Ooh, I like this. You can definitely feel that something is on your lips. So if you do not like that feeling, you will not like this, because I can feel that it's there. But I, as a person with dry skin, loves to have that feeling of knowing that there's something there and that my lips do not look chapped. The only thing with this is that it is starting to get those lines in between. So I'm gonna try to get all of the excess off my inner lips. So I don't think that it's good for like the inner lip. But other than that, I really like it. See if you guys can see. See the juiciness. The juiciness. Yes. Okay, I really like that. And the last product that we have is this wet brush cleaning system with silicone scrubbing pad. So I am actually going to do a before and after. I'm going to take you guys to my sink so that we can see just how good this works. I really love the fact that it comes with this little rubbery pad on the lid of it. Like, you need something to like scrub through, and it just smells clean. This retails for $15. So honestly, it depends on how long of a use I could get out of this if I would repurchase something like this, and I'm going to have to see at my sink how it actually cleans my brushes. But I really love the fact that they decided to do a silicone scrubbing pad along with it, because now I kind of use the back of one of my little sister's old toys in order to like get the scrub that I really want whenever I'm cleaning all of my makeup brushes. So I really think that this is a positive as long as it works. We're going to go over to the sink to see how it does. Before we go over to the sink, I just realized I forgot to use the rose water setting spray to set my face. So we are going to do that right now, and then we're going to go with the last product. One thing about my other makeup setting sprays is when I spray, at least the amount that you just saw me spray, my face is still left with a little bit of like the film of it while it's drying, but I don't really see much of a film at all on my face right now. So I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. I'm gonna spray just a little bit more. Like, it definitely got on my face, but it's like gone. It already melted into my skin. That's crazy. Okay, so I have my two brushes here. I'm going to use my beauty blender that I just used to do my makeup, and I'm going to use what I use as my bronzer. brush. So I'm gonna wet my brushes first. Turn this off temporarily. Just gonna swirl it in here. Get some other soap on. And then I'm going to take these. Go back and forth on here. So now that it's getting wet, it's not all that stable, I'm seeing. Oh, okay. I thought it was taped to it, but it's actually like a little suction cup. Can you see that? It's a little suction cup. So you can actually, I guess you can just pull this off and put it on whatever works for you. So this is after just one. It's still a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna try it one more time. This is how it looks now. There's still a few, I'm not sure if you can tell, there's still a few little spots where it seems that it couldn't get to, but the top of it looks really clean. Not bad. And this is how it looks after the first time. All right, and this is the after for both. Clean. Clean. All right, so for a final review of all of the products, I'm just gonna go in the order that I used everything. So first off is the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Cream. I really like this. It retails for $39. This is something that I purchased myself. As a girl with dry skin, it can sometimes be very hard for me to find a moisturizer that really meets my needs. So I'm extremely excited to have this in my arsenal now, because some of the moisturizers that I've been using, they just haven't been doing it for me. And then throughout the day, especially in the cold breeze with the wind and everything, my face just feels like it's not hydrated enough, and it's just begging me for some moisture. So we will see at the end of the night when I do a check-in tonight to see if it lasts on my skin and if I actually feel that, because I will be out and about today. So we'll see if my face feels like cracked and dry and all of that stuff. Even though I am wearing makeup, so it's not the best time to try out a moisturizer because I do have all of the rest of the makeup on. But I really initially liked it, but I will let you guys know if I continue to love it. Second thing that I used was this Lime Crime Venus 3 eyeshadow palette. So there are pros and cons to this palette. I would say the biggest con for me is that it is so bulky. So even though there's only 8 shades here, like I wouldn't want to travel with this because it's so bulky. Like let me compare it to another palette that I have. Like this is, let me see. This is another palette that I have. It's the Celestial Thunder by Dominique Cosmetics. I got this in a Boxycharm as well, I think last year sometime. And it is also 8 shades. But you see how thin it is compared to this. It's so much thinner compared to this. And even though it is longer, but the actual eyeshadows are bigger in here. So I don't like the packaging when it comes to that at all. It's pretty colors though, but like it's just not useful for me. I probably wouldn't reach for this palette that often, only because this isn't something I could travel with. There aren't any neutral shades, and I do like to have some essentials whenever I'm traveling with any kind of makeup. But the colors are beautiful, so I love the colors. We'll have to see how they last on my eyeballs when I check in at the end of the night to see if they last at all. But it's really pretty. I love the eye look that I came up with, and I would use it again, but would I have purchased it initially with my own money? No. And speaking of money, this retails for $38. The next thing that we have is this Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. So when I sprayed it on before I start doing my makeup, it made my skin a little bit tacky, which I like from my setting sprays before I put on all of my foundation. That way I know that it's going to like to my skin. Even though I still use a primer, of course, but I just like having this as a little bit of a prep base. And then afterwards, I think that it worked. So I could feel it going onto my skin when I was actually setting after I finished all of my makeup. However, I didn't see like the clear cast that I usually do whenever I use any of my setting sprays. So I'm hoping that that means that it just sucked into my skin instantly. So we will see at the end of the night how that turns out as well. Next we have the lip oil. I did not think I said how much this is. This is $20. This retails for $20. I love it. I love me a good little lip gloss to just pop on, and honestly I wish I would have just put it on before I did the eyeliner to see how it made my lips like pop. But I really like it. It is, now that it's kind of set into my skin a little bit, into my lips, it doesn't feel as like stringy as it was when I first initially applied it. However, I can still feel that it's there and it still feels so hydrating. So I really like it. So we will see how this goes throughout the day. And then last but certainly not least, we have the wet brush cleaning system. So I would say that this is perfect for travel. I would not personally use this for my everyday cleaning brush because it's just so small. It's not enough surface area for me. So when I was trying to like put my brush in for the soap itself I could use on a daily basis. But with this little silicone thing, it just, the surface area is not big enough. I like to have like wide range when I'm cleaning my brushes, and this just didn't give it to me. But for traveling, this would be perfect if I wanted to really like clean my brushes. Typically when I'm traveling, I just spot clean my brushes. I don't clean them with like soap until I get back home. But if I wanted to start traveling and do it that way, then I would absolutely use this. I love it for that. It smells really good. It retails for $15. Did I mention that? I don't think I mentioned that. And then the other con is that, so it comes with this soap bar, right? And if you can see, there's like a gap in between. So when I was trying to rub my brush in, the soap bar kept moving up and down and left and right, and I did not like that. So I wish that they would have just had it so that it covered the entirety of the case. So that's another negative. But for traveling, this is perfect, and I would recommend it if you are someone who likes to travel and deep clean your brushes on the go. Alright guys, that's it for this portion. I'm going to be checking in with you guys later on tonight to see how the setting spray and the lip oil, the eyeshadows, and everything lasts on my skin. And I will see you guys in a bit. It's the end of the night and I am ready to wash my face and climb into bed. So I wanted to show you how my face looks after, I think it's been at least 10 hours since I've had my makeup on. So I think between 10 and 12. And it's still looking fresh to death. I'd say that my eyes are what gives me away for the fact that I've had my makeup on for so long. But my skin looks really good. So I approve the rose water setting spray 100%. So I really love that. And just to show you guys, this is the mask that I was wearing today. And other than the lipstick stain, which was actually there, I can't get it out when I wash it. It's like only a slight amount of residue on my mask. And that's very impressive because typically it's like very brown on my mask whenever I'm wearing it with any kind of makeup on. So I have to attest that to this setting spray. So that's another 100% like, okay, yeah, rose water setting spray, definitely going to be my go-to mask wearing makeup setting spray from now on. For the lip oil, like any lip oil, it doesn't last forever, but it does have a longer lifespan. And also I've been eating and drinking and all of that stuff throughout the day, so I can't 100% say that I just had this on and it stayed on for like a couple of hours. But it's very hydrating. I really like it. I think just a little bit goes a long way with this, or you'll get those lines where it's like separation. But I really like that. And then last but not least, for the Lime Crime Venus. So as you can see on my eyes still look really good. so it didn't fade away throughout the day. I have extremely oily eyelids, and this is more so because of the base that I used, and I know it doesn't last all day on my eyelids, but it did a pretty good job, even though it wasn't my top eyeshadow primer. But I think it did pretty good. It's still looking popping on me. I look like I just put on my makeup. I'm still looking good. I really enjoyed this month's box. Let me know in the comments down below if you get Boxycharm, and if you do, let me know what you got in this month's box. Did you get some of the same items as me? Did you get different things? Did you love it? Did you hate it? And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!